Peace, everybody. Well, yesterday being the first day of spring, I thought it fitting to discuss the importance of doing a little bit of spring cleaning in your own life. Now, Einstein has a quote that's been attributed to him that goes, "A cluttered desk is a sign of a cluttered mind." And when you think about it, if you have clutter all around you, it makes it hard for you to think really clearly, right? Because whether you realize it or not, whenever there's different items everywhere around you, your brain is picking up on all of this stuff. So you picking up all of these things subconsciously, right? And it's hard to focus the way that you really want to focus if you in a cluttered environment, right? Cleanliness is next to godliness, right? And I was just thinking about it after leaving the gym this morning, like, man, a lot of times when we think about spring cleaning, sometimes we think about like our closet, cleaning out our closets, right? And it's important to clean out our closets. It's important to clean our environments. It's important to release all of the dead weight and all of the dead energy in our lives. For anybody who's into gardening, has plants, different things like that, even just by observing nature, sometimes you'll notice the leaves start turning green on the plant, right? And when those leaves start dying off, if you don't prune those leaves, if you don't cut them off, get rid of them, that plant is sending unnecessary energy to that leaf. So that leaf is not going to come back alive or anything like that. It's already dead. But once you prune that dead leaf, the plant is able to thrive a little bit better. And the same thing goes for ourselves. Just think about, let's say your phone, right? You may have gotten a lot of numbers throughout the year, throughout the time, may have a whole bunch of text messages all in your phone. And I get it, especially with some women, they love keeping all of these messages and everything like that. However, if this stuff isn't serving you, then what's the point of holding on to it, right? A lot of us, we don't really like to admit how much hoarders we are. When we think of hoarders, we might think of people who have rooms full of junk, homes full of junk, et cetera, right? But your phone could be full of junk, right? Your text messages, your email, your cars, your desk, all of this stuff, right? And all of that stuff is your proverbial desk. That's your workplace. Your life is your workplace. No matter where you go in life, that's your workplace, right? And if you don't clean this stuff up, it starts attracting other things, right? If you live in a dirty place or a dirty space, before you know it, you'll notice bugs and rodents start appearing, right? And the same thing goes in our life. If we live a junky life, we attract rodents, we attract bugs in the form of people, literally and figuratively. And we may get to wonder like, man, why am I attracting this type of person? But we don't realize because we're putting that energy out there. Everything is energy. Matter isn't separated from energy. Matter is energy. Any solid you see, when you break it all the way down to the particles, the neutrons, protons, electrons, whatever the case may be, right? It's not science class, but underneath all of that is energy, and your energy says a lot of stuff, right? And cleaning out that closet, cleaning off your desk, cleaning out your car, just cleaning yourself up, period. It makes you feel good, right? Don't it feel good to be clean? Doesn't it feel good to be in a clean space? Doesn't it feel good to look in your emails and you don't have a million unopened emails or messages, all of that stuff? If you just holding on to that stuff just for ego purposes, just to want to feel like you're important, then that's a level of maturity that you have to work on, right? That's kind of immature when you think about it, because what do you have to prove to anybody? Who cares what anybody thinks about, right? But you should care about what you think about yourself. You should care about your own life, right? When you start cleaning up your life, when you start cleaning up yourself, you start feeling better. You putting out that energy, you putting out that signal to the universe, like, yeah, you ready. This is what you want to bring into your life. And you'll begin to start noticing things start changing, because it's all about energy. We just entered spring, right? It's going to be rain because The rain is necessary in order to grow the grass, the plants, the trees, and all of that stuff, right? So you're gonna have rainy days. You may have days where it's pollen and all of that type of stuff, but you're gonna have some beautiful sunny days, right? Spring is one of the most beautiful times of the year, right? You just go out in nature and you just see the colors. You just hear the birds. You see the children at play, all of that stuff like that, right? It's a time of breathing fresh air, right? Life just seems clean. It seems clear because life just left, or rather, nature just left another season. It just left winter, right? It left a dead time, quote unquote, dead period. During spring, it's not the time for things to die, it's time for things to thrive, it's time for things to grow. You can't grow with holding on to dead things, right? If you got dead weight, whether it's in the form of people, companies, businesses, ideas, concepts, issues, anything, because it's all energy, remember, it's time to start analyzing that. It's time to start organizing, seeing if these things benefit you. Now, if these things benefit you, that's fine. Keep it, but put it in the right place, right? It's all about perspective, right? So do yourself a favor. Do some spring cleaning, right? Clean your life. Clean everything. You can keep it practical and watch how your life starts improving. Just having a clean environment, like I said earlier, makes you feel good, right? Makes you feel wonderful, right? If you have company and they come over, what would you rather have? Your company come over and they see your place is clean, or they see that's a mess, right? Because if you're hanging around people who feel comfortable in being in a junky environment, then that says a lot about not just yourself, it says a lot about the quality of people that you're dealing with. So do yourself a favor, do some spring cleaning sometime this week. Hope everybody's having a great day, a great afternoon, great evening, whatever time of the day it is or evening that you're watching this, right? And do me a favor, I'm close to 2,000 subs. So I want you guys to go ahead and subscribe to this channel if these messages help you, if this message has helped you in some way, right? I'm a chill, laid back type of guy. Intellectual, love poetry, just smooth, could be intense, but very observant, right? And that's my sort of vibe. I want to help people out. I'm a lover of people, right? I'm a studier of psychology and things like that. And that's typically the type of vibe that I have here, self-improvement, self-development. So do me a favor, hit that like button on the video, hit the subscribe button on the channel, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified anytime one of my videos drops, right? I want to light up the algorithm. Anybody who's following me, you notice I've been making more and more videos daily. I went through a period like 2 months where I wasn't dropping anything, like once a month or something. So I want to grow, so I'm putting forth effort, putting momentum, doing some spring cleaning, leaving certain people alone, leaving them in the past, getting rid of old ideas, old values, old beliefs that weren't serving me. It's time to change my wardrobe up, change my life up. And if you're watching this, I believe you've been drawn to it because internally you feel the same. So to the best of you all, you guys have a great day. Talk to you soon. Be safe. Peace.